right, so maybe he's getting the writing on the wall here, this Esper. And then we need this one. And that'll be that. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka that Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. I gotta admit something, guys. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to dragons. Dragons right now, I've been sad that dragons have not been a viable deck for a while. Dragon tribal decks. Way back in the Tarkir days, maybe 5 or 6 years ago. Can't remember exactly. I had a Grixis Dragon deck that was nigh on unbeatable. Oh, those were the days. But to make dragons worth it, you need ramp. Because it's really a late game thing if you're just playing hard casting dragons. What can we do to trick them out on the board? Well, luckily with the coming of Kaldheim, we do have plenty of ramp to help us in this situation. Whoops, I clicked packs instead of decks. I guess that's where mine is. So we're going to do more Roar tonight, guys. We're going to be doing it big. We're going to be roaring big. And we're going to be ramping an Izzet ramp dragon deck. Let's take a look. So, as you can see, it's mostly mono red. But before we get to the breakdown, of course, I'm going to ask you, please tenderly hit that like button. Gently hit the subscribe button. So you will not have to deal with the like and subscribe. He's out there. He's hungry. He knows 60% of you aren't subscribed. You're watching the videos. You're not subbed. He's going to come after you. Additionally, why don't you check us out on Twitch? Twitch.tv/thatvillainj. Should have been there last night. I went 9 in a row with my Izzet deck. Not Izzet deck. My Azorius Denial deck. My Azorius Antimeta went 9 in a row. You could have been there and watching that epic stream. But you weren't. Additionally, you can join us at our Discord to share these decks, see them early, and talk to me directly. All of those links will be in the description. So, let's take a look at this. More Roar. We're starting with Opt. Card draw is always going to be important, especially Scry, especially cheap instants or sorceries. This one instant or sorcery is very good. I like it just to be able to trigger some of the other things we're going to have going on. As you can see, this is mostly red, but there's a few tricky things we can do in here to get more mana and get more card draw. And we can add more blue later, but right now, Opt. That's a big one. Frostbite. Why not throw a little frost in it? We have Kaldheim. 3 or more snow permanents. It deals 3 damage. Kind of like a lightning bolt, except it can't go face. Not too worried about that. I'll show you why later. Karfell Harbinger. Now, this is one that I don't see a lot of people playing. But to play a Foretell or cast an instant or sorcery, you get 1 free mana for a 2-drop, 1/3, decent early blocker, a zombie wizard, and it adds a little bit more to pay those instants or sorceries. Any additional blue mana is nice. So that means that after we put this down, we can basically play Opt for free. That's nice. Dragonkin Berserker. Hey, we want dragons on the board. We want a first strike. I think a 2/2 first strike is solid. So boasting is cheaper, and we can bring out these dragons. Absolutely nice card here. Good early blocker. We need some early dragon-themed blockers, too. You can't just all go big, otherwise you're going to get bodied by those speed decks. Magda Brazen Outlaw. She is a dwarf dragon rider. You'll see her in a lot of decks, dwarf decks, equipment decks, any kind of deck, because she is going to create treasure tokens, and whenever you create treasure tokens, you're getting more mana. You can sacrifice 5 treasure tokens, you can search your library for an artifact or dragon card, put that card onto the battlefield, and then shuffle your library. So emergency, 5 treasures, we'll bring a dragon right into play. Scorching Dragonfire. This is fun because it's exile. Every time we get exile, it's very good. There's a lot of burn cards you can use. I like Flame Spill. I like Shock. Any dragon damage spell, any spell is fine. That's going to do direct damage. I personally like Scorching Dragonfire because I think Exile is going to be useful, especially against those Lurrus decks and other things like that. And it's on theme. Sprite Dragon, the little dragon that could. Very, very powerful creature. Round 3. Round 4, we can really start pumping him. He has a 1/1 flying haste. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, which we have plenty, Opt, Frostbite, Scorching Dragonfire, other stuff like that, he's going to get 1/1s. So he can get pretty big, guys. Don't count him out just because he's a fairy dragon. Gadrak. Hey, I like that. Everybody always doesn't like Gadrak too much. Anytime you're removing creatures, he's going to gain those. He's going to gain treasure for you. Even if you can't get him to attack with all the treasure that you're going to get, he's a great blocker. And he's going to give you that extra ramp as soon as stuff is dying. I've sacrificed cards in blocks and attacks or whatever, especially when you're running plenty of burn. You just get an extra treasure bonus. And when you're running some other treasure-themed objects, that extra treasure really is going to go a long way to ramp. So I always throw a Gadrak in there. He is an early card. Now, here's one that I've seen people playing, but hasn't really been getting a lot of attention. Choose one. Add 2 mana of any color and 2 mana of any other color. Spend this mana only to cast creatures or enchantment spells. This is ramp, pure and simple. This is casting 3 mana to get 4 mana, which means that you can cast a 4 mana creature on turn 4. On turn 3. If you're really paying attention, you could actually cast some of this with Karfell Harbinger, because it is an instant or sorcery spell. So Open the Omenpaths can actually be cast earlier. Well, it can't be cast earlier because you're going to need to cast Karfell Harbinger in turn 2, this in turn 3, but you can have additional mana, so you can actually spend mana to cast a 5 mana cost enchantment or sorcery if you wanted, if you had one, or just a lot of creature spells, or just a lot of instants or sorceries on turn 3 or 5. So this is pure and simple ramp, or you can give all the creatures you control +1. I don't think that's much chop. I like it for the extra mana. It's fun. Tundra Fumarole. Tundra Fumarole, another snow sorcery, deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Very effective against planeswalkers. Unfortunately, it is a sorcery, but you can add colorless mana for each snow spent to cast the spell until your turn. You don't lose this mana as steps and phases end. Very nice. Now, it is colorless mana, but it will help you. It will help repay you with a little bit, especially if you're casting it with some other stuff like Karfell Harbinger or any other things. You can see a common theme going on here. We want to ramp. This is an absolute ramp mana deck. We want to generate a lot of mana because we want to bring in those big cards and big creatures, right? 4 damage, very nice. Irencrag Feet. Add 7 mana. I don't know why people don't play this more. You can only cast 1 spell, but wow, you can make it a big spell. And I'll show you which one I like to do. Leyline Tyrant. When you're dealing with a lot of mana, you can pay any amount. You don't lose unspent red mana as steps and phases end. So you can open the Omenpaths and save that mana if you want to. A lot of other things you can do with it. And when he dies, you may pay any amount of red. When you do, it deals that much damage to any target. Very useful dragon. He is a 4/4 flying for only 4 mana, so even for that, he's effective. But also to do direct damage, he's nice too. Opportunistic Dragon. This one, I think, needs to have a comeback, guys. Do you want to know why it needs to have a comeback? Because of humans. You take people's humans, which, as we know, is the bulk of Dimir Rogue decks. So if you're playing them, that's useful. And also, there's so many good artifacts hitting the board now. Tegrid's Lantern, Valkmira's Shield, Throne of Death, the Tyrite Sword, all these different things. This will steal artifacts and humans, which is a very effective strategy. A 4/3 flying dragon for 4 mana is not bad either. Goldspan. If you haven't crafted your Goldspan, time is running out. Craft them now. Goldspan is an absolute monster. I don't know why I said time is running out. These aren't timed cards, but you get what I'm saying. 4/4 flying haste for 5 seems expensive, but when you consider how much treasure he's going to give you, no matter what, even if he gets attacked, he's going to give you back treasure, and treasure produces double the amount of mana. Whenever he attacks, he's going to create it. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be great, guys. Definitely get Goldspans out on the board. As you can see, this is all about creating mana. Why are we creating all this mana? Well, I'll show you in a minute. Don't touch that dial. That's a very, very old saying when TVs used to have dials. Terror of the Peaks, you know what it is. I know what it is. Do I have to go over it again? He's a pain in the ass to get rid of because of that 3 life cost. And whenever we put creatures on the board, he is going to do damage, direct damage. Sundering Stroke, guys. This is aces right here. This is what we're trying to get out. I would actually might put more of these in the deck. 7 damage divided as you choose of 1, 2, or 3 targets. If at least 7 red mana was spent to cast the spell, it does 7 damage to each of those permanents. This is your end game. This is when you got them down, but they're still not doing it. You can do 7 damage to 3 creatures, 7 damage to 2 creatures, and directly go to face with it. What I like to cast is Irencrag Feet right into Sundering Stroke. Beautiful. Any of these other things that are generating all this mana, we want to bring out Sundering Stroke. Beautiful, beautiful card, and it will absolutely win games for you. And of course, if we don't have our Sundering Stroke, we also have Terror of Mount Velus, a little-known dragon that doesn't get too much play because of his power, but he is a flying double strike, and when he enters the battlefield, creatures you can control gain double strike until the end of turn. A horde of dragons and creatures going in with double strike will pretty much rip everybody to shreds. That is another end game card that costs 7 that you're able to get out. So, pretty fun things here. 7 islands, snow-covered islands, 12 snow-covered mountains. And of course, 3 Riverglide Pathways. I didn't want to go too high on them because we do want to have a decent amount of snow. It is only 22 mana, but the amount of mana we're generating with the other stuff is incredibly high. 3.0 average, even with all the expensive stuff. Heavy on the red here. 22 creatures, 15 dragons, 10 instant, 6 sorceries, 22 lands. We look at the alternate view here. We're really all over the map. We really have a smooth updraw here. We really can start going at 2, 3, and 4, but we do have slow updraw here. So this is more Roar with these lovely Izzet backs. Let's see if we can't get in a good game. Sorry for the long explanation. Alright, guys, yeah. Bit of a glitch. When we hit our first hit play the first time there, so. Alright, so this is a little better. Yeah, this is a nice smooth. This is a nice smooth draw here. It's 1 mulligan on him. Okay, we're going to go Riverglide right away, and we're going to opt right away. Yeah, we'll take another Dragonkin. That's fine. We got some early plays here. That's the main thing. Okay, we'll put that down. We'll put down Dragonkin. See, he might have some removal. I'm trying to kind of... Okay, no removal yet. It's kind of trying to bait out the removal. So what I can do is open the Omenpath. Okay, Underworld Dreams. Alright, so I can open the Omenpath. which I think I'm going to do here. 2 mana of any color. We're going to add 2 red and 2 blue. Oh shoot, I cast it too early. What is going on with me today? What happened there? I clicked it too early. Oh my god. I'm in a weird spot tonight, guys. Yikes. Oh, I gotta focus. Oh my god, I can't believe I screwed up so bad. Resolve. Okay, so I clicked it too early. I was not paying attention. Alright. I think we're probably going to lose this one too, and it's completely my fault because I could have done a hell of a move there. And I completely messed that up. Oof, I am off tonight, guys. Absolutely off tonight. Oh my god. I got to get with it. I haven't felt well all day, to be perfectly honest with you. Not felt well today. Technically, all the creatures that he would control would be still all creatures. So it's hard to say. Okay, so that's the problem, is that it keeps giving me that option. So we got to get rid of these. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. Let us get... We'll save Irencrag. Let's Scorching Dragonfire him. Exile it. I might actually win this one with even me screwing up by not paying attention. Oof, I got a headache. It's really occurring to me right now that I do not feel well. Okay, resolve. So don't play Open the Omenpaths right now. What I do want to do is open the Omenpaths like this. 2 mana of any color, red and blue. Right. Depends on the, I guess it would depend on the phrasing of whatchamacallit. Okay, so even with me screwing up, this guy had a do nothing Golgari, which did nothing for him. So we're gonna win. Okay, even with me unfocused and with a throbbing headache, I was able to pull it out. Okay. Do nothing Golgari there. I'm not even going to say that was so much my victory as it was his loss. I mean, I did win, but he really was ramping to nothing. And even with my bad screw up there, which I could have played that more effectively. Let's keep it going, though. Let's see if we can't get a real nice matchup. So right now we're discussing whether or not Opportunistic Dragon would be able to take any creature that the opponent has on the board if, consider this, guys, if they have Maskwood Nexus out. That means all of their creatures are human, which means that could Opportunistic Dragon, because it says take target human, take it, and would it be able to keep it? Very interesting stuff very high level galaxy brain discussions going on here. Write your opinion in the comments. So what does the card say? What does Maskwood Nexus say? Does it say that creatures you own, or how is it worded? Tanuki, I see you out there, man. Flynn, I see you joining us, man. Thank you for coming by. Palegram 55. Alright, this is a Grixis. He's playing Omen. Okay. My turn. Right, so here comes Terror of the Peaks immediately. Auto pay. We need mana more than we need her to survive. She is on a suicide mission right now. Yes. And turn. Yes, we need her to survive. So what? But would Max? So yeah, you gain control of it. Destroy target creature with no counters on. He's gonna pay three damage for that. That's good. We're gonna be able to play another Terror of the Peaks, so I'm not really too worried about that. Resolve. Yeah, but when you gain control of it, would it still be under the effect of Maskwood Nexus, though? That's the real question. This is what inquiring minds want to know. Here's another Terror of the Peaks. Auto pay. Okay. He might have more removal. I don't know. This is a Grixis. I'm sorry, not Grixis. This is an Esper. You never know what's going on with Esper people. They're very mysterious types of people. Very mysterious types of Esper people going on. Okay, now he is paused. So what is he going to do? He might not have any more removal. He's got something. We have another Magda, and we have a Leyline. I think we're going to play the Leyline. He is just salt roping me right now. He's going to play another Omen. Okay, there it goes. Alright, good for you, man. Play another Omen. Good job. Okay, so power, it'll be 3 damage. Yeah, we got to get a Leyline out there. And then we got to swing in. Puff. So that's the real question. When you gain control of it, when you gain control of that creature, does it remain being a human? If that's the case, would the effect of I guess you'd have to go in the order of operations then, huh? Okay, so we're going to bring out Magda. He might counterspell, but we just need one to go off. Alright, so maybe he's getting the writing on the wall here, this Esper. And then we need this one. And that'll be that. Okay, so that's 2 in a row, guys. Hey, that's a good start, folks. As you can see, when you can ramp just a little bit, get those dragons out really before they're set up, it certainly helps a lot. Interesting call. I wonder what the interaction would be if I actually would have triggered that. Gain control of his creature, but I don't have Maskwood. So, I don't know. Who knows? Okay, a lot of burn and some other stuff going into it. I like that. As you can see, the opt is kind of essential. Aside from being an instant or sorcery that'll affect Sprite Dragon here, it definitely helps get more cards flowing into your hand. The mana, the other stuff. Card draw is kind of essential because you can get bogged down pretty quickly. So that's another opt. Well, you know what? I'll take it. I mean, it's free card draw. It's free real estate. And Karfell Harbinger will be able to cast it. Okay. Alright, so here's mono red. Interesting. We do have some burn ready to go. There's Riverglide Pathway. I'm going to put out Dragonkin. And then we're going to opt. No, we do not want a blue mana. That is the last thing we want. Draw a card, and it is Sundering Stroke, which is not great, but not terrible. So let's see what we got here. Usually they've done something by now. He's usually played some sort of hasty creature. But we've got 2 Mazemind Tomes. I think people put too much stock in a Mazemind Tome, in my opinion. I think people put way too much stock in Mazemind Tome. I think it's overplayed to death. I know scrying is important and the 4 life is nice, but people waste so many turns just playing it and playing it and playing it. It's weird. Okay, we're gonna go in. Buff. Buff. Okay. So we have pretty good control over anything that they're gonna play here. Whatever monster is gonna come out of the gate. I feel like we can handle it. But right now, I don't know what he's up to. There's Storm's Wrath. Okay, so that's a wipe. That's fine. We don't really need those. Crawling Barrens and Solemn Simulacrum. Search for a basic land. Okay. So, if we do Tundra... he can draw a card. Huh. Alright, let's see. Let's wait. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. We do need a creature coming up here, though. Or I would be happy with an Irencrag, to be perfectly honest with you. He might. He very well might. Yeah, we're going to Fumarole Ugin. If he's going to exile, we'll try to Fumarole him. I can also Sundering Stroke if I eventually get Irencrag. Let's see what he does here. He gains some life. There's another Mazemind Tome. Amazing. This might be an artifact deck, and he's just getting bad draws. It Might be an artifact deck who's getting bad draws on. I don't know what he's doing. Very weird. So there's 8 mana. Let's see if he comes out. No, that's Soul Seer. Pretty much out of cards at this point. So I'm going to burn up Crawling Barrens. Oh, it's going to go back, unfortunately. Okay, so there's more mana, which I don't need. He's just going to keep pounding with Crawling Barrens. Big Red to Ugin. He hasn't found it yet, which is unusual. Ox of Angerness. I'm very confused, because if that's what he's doing, he's doing a bad job of it. Big Red to Ugin. Maybe. Here's Terror. See what happens. Yeah, there it is. He's got to do 5 to get rid of me. He's got to do -5. Oh, he's going to do that. Oh, that sucked. We do have 2 Fumaroles, though. Which won't kill Ugin, though. Yeah, big red ram to Ugin. He had the perfect card draw there. But we can 2 Fumaroles to Sundering Stroke. So we're going to do that. So that's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we're not going to have enough. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, it's not going to be enough. So what we're going to do, we can do 4 to Crown-Scourge, and that'll be 5. Let's try that. Pay with Snow. Yeah, it's any target. It's any target. So we're gonna play. We're gonna play Gadrak and see what happens here. He can exile, but he's got to use 3, and that'll put us within. That'll put us within whatchamacallit range, Fumarole range. But I don't think. I mean, we have a fighting chance right now. But I don't know if it's going to be able to go off like it's. Is he going to do it to me? We're going to block Ox of Angerness. Okay, yeah, we're in bad shape. Unfortunately, he had that ping. He had that Spikefield Hazard. If he didn't have Spikefield, we would have got him. But pay with Snow, and we're done. Yeah, I mean, ramp to Ugin. What are you gonna do about it, guys? What are you gonna do about ramp to Ugin? It's everywhere now. We were not drawing the cards, and he had he needed 1 damage to hit Ugin and not use his exile, because if he would have used his exile to do 5 down from his original, I think it comes in with 8, he would have had 3, Fumarole would have taken care of him, and we would have been in like Flint, because he didn't have another one lined up. But he had that Spikefield Hazard to exile him with the 3, 1 damage with 3. That bank shot just lined up perfectly for him, which is a shame. I mean, that's sometimes how it happens. There is a big factor of luck in this game. That is too many ops, ladies and gentlemen. No, I do not need 3 ops going into it. Yeah, I mean, he had a lot of scries. I mean, I'll give it to him that. Vesuvius, you're gone. Opt, you're in. Gadrak, yes, we want you as a blocker. I mean, he had all those scries. It was Maze Mind Tone. I was just Maze Mind Tone to, it's just Maze Mind Tone. I'm going to get rid of that right away. I was slow on that one. He had the wipe, too. Well put together overall. So there's Scourge. We'll be able to play Leyline next. And then hopefully if we keep drawing stuff... Okay, he's looking at it, which means that he's probably going to play an Exile on it or Pacifism. Mono White Lockout. No, it's a Daxos. Okay. Okay, it's a Daxos. There's another Alseed. He's gaining some life. Okay, there's another Terror. So next turn, if we get a mana, we'll be all right. I know I was just talking shit about Tome, that it was overrated, but obviously in that situation, it let him get exactly what he needed. There's Heliod. He is ready to go with Heliod. That is unfortunate. But he can't attack yet. And if I get the red mana, I think we'll be able to... a burn or a red mana would just be perfect. We can take out Alseed. We can take out Alseed. Okay, so he's going to go in for 4 damage. I'll take the 4 damage. I'll take the soup. Alright, so that's Sprite Dragon. We need a burn or a mana. Sprite Dragon isn't bad, but we do need a burn or a mana. We do need a burn or a mana here. 2 Terror of the Peak sucks not having to be able to play them. Pretty high chance of a mana coming in. Okay, there's the sword. Who's he going to put on? He's going to put it on Daxos. Alright, he's coming in with a bunch of them. That is not a good idea. Well, yeah, this does count. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do need to block Daxos. We can't take that much damage. So we really need a burn or a mana. Okay, that'll work. No attacks. Alright, if we can survive this assault right here, I think we'll be able to make it. That really sucks, but we really got boned with that Sprite Dragon. That was just not what we needed. Decline. No, I think he's out of range for us anyways right now. Yeah, I think he's out of range for us. We needed to get rid of one of these guys here. And none of them are really going to do it. Even if we got rid of him, he's got enough to keep it down. Yeah, we needed Heliod to go away. He's just going to massacre us. Yep, we're done here. Too fast. Yeah, he had a beautiful, beautiful start. And without burn, without my initial burns in my hand, which is kind of shocking because I have a lot of burn in this deck. 2 Frostbites, 2 Fumaroles, and Scorching Dragonfire. The guy curved perfectly. Carl, you got it right. I mean, the guy just curved. He just threw a beautiful curve, and without my burn, I mean, if I could have taken out Daxo as soon as he hit the board, I mean, yeah, it's a little easier, but not with that kind of fireball behind it. Honestly, these ops, I'm happy with this. I'm not that mad that those ops are in there. I think I can draw into a blue. Yeah, the guy just curved into a beautiful hand. So there's Fireblade Charger. Okay. Let's put Dragonkin because he is first strike. We're probably gonna trade. Fire right away. Okay, it's Boros. Probably Boros equipment. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of Magda right away. I have a Magda. I don't need you having a Magda. There you go. Rune Crown. He's going to put her... Okay, so it's a rune kind of thing. So you put a rune of haste. Just to draw a card. He's going to go in for 1. Okay. Sundering Stroke. Bad strokes of luck here, folks. Real bad strokes of luck. Not getting any mana and not getting any more burn. Just high-ticket items. And that was exactly what I did not need to get, was high-ticket items. Forge Master. Alright. Rune of Speed on him. Very nice. Coming in, no blocks. He is going to leave himself open at generating that treasure token, which I'm going to need to use immediately. Scorching Dragonfire. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay. Hey, I'm taking bets tonight, guys. I'm taking bets. If he's gonna put him in, he's gonna put him in the game. Okay, so there's the blue mana that I needed. I'm gonna put him out. Goldspan, you sir are you're expensive. Wow, that's a really good one. I gotta toss him. I'm 2 mana starved right now. And we're gonna hold steady. I've got first strike, so I'm not too worried about it. I think he might want to go in, but he's gonna have to equip him with that. There's Halvar, which is not good. So he's got double strike. Okay, so they're going to kill each other. I don't know if he realized that. He's probably going to do it to Magda, which sucks, but... I was going to put the crown on him. Yeah, I'm 2 mana starved. I am just 2 mana starved. 3 mana is not enough to run this run the... How many cards have I played? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards and 3 mana. That is way, 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 way below what I need. I didn't think it was a beautiful hand. It was risky. It was exceptionally risky. But it was exceptionally risky, but I said I'll go for it. Obviously, I'm completely boned right now. Yep, I'm boned. All right, well, came out the gate hard, came out the gate strong, but we went down a little bit. One to a real bad curve and one to a risky hand. I think I'm playing... My early game is the problem. I'm playing bad hands. I got to be smarter about it. I got to be more tactical. Because one guy curved out really well, and one guy, I just had a crap hand I should have thrown away. So let's see here. Let's see if we can't get a better, smoother draw. Because we did have some good early performance with this deck. I think we went up 3. See, this is nicer. With Opt and Sprite Dragon, I think this is going to be nicer. 2 Terror of the Peaks is not great, but I'm actually going to hold off on that Opt and put down Sprite Dragon, then boost Sprite Dragon. Yeah, plenty of mana. That's what I like to see, especially with that Opt in hand. I'll be able to get Terror and then Terror out. He's not running blue, so it's not going to be counterspelled. And he was a little slow coming out the gate here. Boros. Season Hollowblade. Okay. So we're going to do this. We're going to do Opt. Okay, do we want a red? No, we do not. We have enough mana to play everything we need. We're going to draw another Opt. Which is nice, actually. Yeah, learning how to mulligan with the new deck, and that is the problem. If I don't get... I did play with this deck today. I did not play as much as I would like to. I was a little bit busy today. I know it's crazy to be busy on a Saturday. Ooh, that's not good news. Hopefully we're going to draw some burn for her. Oh, okay, we can take the Hollowblade. That's very good. So we're going to take the Hollowblade. That's a good way to deal with Hollowblade that he cannot deal with. And unless he can get rid of that Opportunistic Dragon, he's in trouble. That's why I like Opportunistic Dragon. There's a lot of humans and there's a lot of equipment that are useful. I'm not falling for that. I'd rather take 2 damage because he can do something to me to boost him up. I'd rather take 2 damage than lose my Opportunistic and give him back his Hollowblade. No siree. Not falling for that one. Alright. Ooh, there's another Hollowblade. Alright. Hopefully if we can get Scorching Dragonfire, we can exile it. There's Terror of the Peaks. We're going to go in for a big hit. And if he does not figure out what to do here, he's done. Because I'm going to Terror of Peaks into an attack. So I think he's pretty much done. There's Krogan War Leader. That's not really going to matter. He can do 8 damage all he wants. It's not going to matter. We can just soak that. As we're absolutely going to... Yeah, he's done. Okay. So, still going positive here. I think we're 4-3 or something. We'll try one more, and I think with a good hand, we'll be able to get where we need to go. Rooting Moloch. Weird. I don't even think I've ever even seen that card ever in my whole life. Have I ever seen Rooting Bollock in all of the history of time? There we go. All right. This is not bad. This is not bad at all. Let's put down Snow Covered. Oh, it's a draft card, yeah. It's just a dupe card. They just were like, what card should we got like one spot left. What should we do? Just, fucking put Rooting Bollock in there. I don't know. Luminarch. Oh yeah, Luminarch's gone. Luminarch is gone. Should we exile her or burn her? I'm going to save the exile. He probably doesn't have any resurrection. So we'll be able to get a turn 3. We're going to show you right now the trick of the turn 3 Omnipath. Of the turn 4 Omnipath. Griffin Airy. That is the wrong card to play. Okay, now that I'm a little bit more focused here. Okay, we're going to do this. Mana. He gets that bonus. Bonus, bonus. Mana, boom. Look at that. Boom. Okay, attack. Boom. Treasure token. Boom, boom, boom. That is some speed right there. What did I say? Omnipath? Okay, yeah, he's doomed. He is utterly doomed right now. Whatever he plays, I'm burning up. And I'm hitting him for 8. Giant Killer. Okay, so he got me there. But I have plenty of mana now. So he's going to play Giant Killer. Pass. My turn. Alright, that's a Riverglide. I'm going to scorch that guy out. Omenpath. I'm sorry. Oh, he's done. He's done. He is done. Vegan Ranger is out of there. Alright. That was pretty quick. That was pretty quick. Think we have time for one more? Let's squeeze in one more. More Roar. Yeah, I knew that one. That maneuver right there, when you can get that, when you can line that, I think I'm going to build the whole deck around that. If you want to build the whole deck around that concept right there of basically ooh. Look, I have an Omnipath in my hand. McBash, look at my Omnipath. A little more Oh, McBash, you do not pull punches. You are not one for pulling punches. I'll take it. Why not? I have another. Yeah. Okay, red. He might burn me up, but either way. If he doesn't burn me up... Nope, he didn't. This is another Ramp to Ugin situation here. So what we're going to do is that we're going to get that treasure. We're going to play this. We need a mana. Magda, we already have a Magda. That's another Leyline Tyrant, which we don't need. We're going to end the turn. Let's see here. Might get burned up here. Tundra Fumarole. Yeah, there you go. We did get one treasure out of it, which is fine. But we can Omen Path. We can Omen Path our way to a Leyline Tyrant, which is what we're gonna do. Yadara, Wandering Monster. Okay. Okay. He did that. Maze minding himself. Okay. Wow, we are just not getting any kind of mana here, folks. There's a Maskwood Nexus. Very interesting. Still no mana. Yeah, Yadaro is fun. I do like Yadaro. Still ramping. Radiant Fountain. Terror of the Peaks. It's all. Okay. So what we're gonna Fumarole it. We're gonna pay with snow, because why not? 3 damage, and then we're gonna go in, and then we're gonna go. So he is in trouble here. He better have. I don't even think Ugin can help him at this point. He's got a lot of cards in his hand. There's Frostbite. That's not going to help. There's Magmum of Fury. But, let's see here. And then we're going to go in. One life. However, he can take 2 turns. So we're going to see how this plays out, guys. We're going to see how this plays out. There's Yadaro. Oh, there's Deathbell. Okay, so we got Deathbellow. He brings out all the Minotaurs. And he gets a second turn. So that's nice. And an Obosh. Very cool deck idea. Very cool deck idea. We were 1 away. We were 1 away from the victory there, guys. I think that's where we'll leave it. This video is going to require a lot of editing because it crashed a bunch of times. Oh, so he's just color fixing with the tree. Okay. So yeah, this deck against some straight up fights, yes. Against nonsensical jank, no. Unfortunately, the bad news, here's the bad news, guys, is nonsensical jank is all that anybody's running right now. So that's the bad news. In a healthy meta, yes. In this, whatever we're playing right now, not so much. But either way, I had fun. We did go a little positive. And we're going to leave it there, folks. Yeah, I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. The watchword of the day is wings. Bye-bye.